Hey, welcome back. Oh my gosh. So, we're back with this beautiful game. Look at all that stuff. Did all that. It was so epic, so cool. Can't believe we did it. Fi ending all the way down here. Of course, she has to be the special one. She's like, my ending's all the way down there. Shut up, Fi. Anyway, last time found out I'm an old decrepit man in the body of an old decrepit man, or no, other way around. I mean, never mind. Let's just start playing the game. Headquarters. Let's jump. Jumpy? Is that a reference to Zero Escape?
Today is April 13th, 2029, and this is the evening news.
Shit going down bad.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I don't have any news to read. All of our station's reporters have passed after contracting Radical 6. So have my... Excuse me.
So of who?
I've managed to keep us on the air until now. But I'm out of tricks. It's time for me to sign off. This concludes our broadcast day. I pray that someday our world can be cleansed of this horrible plague.
Cleansed? You mean like a nuclear fire?
Goodbye.
The third best Assassin's Creed. That's what it is. Shit. Bye-bye. Oh, blow it up. Oh, wow. Did she have Radical 6? Or was she just like, fuck it? For a moment, I just stared at the TV. Why do it on air? What a bitch. The roar of the static seemed to fill the entire room until with a click it disappeared too. Boom. Had the power gone out? Your old TV, by the way. You fucking retro freak. I heard footsteps behind me and turned around. You. Oh. Oh. Snake? That was on his ropes in the first game. No fucking way. Akane? What the fuck's going on? Oh, is this the 22? Wait a minute. Because they credited a 22-year-old Akane voice actor. And I was like, did we ever hear her voice in this game? So this is her, I guess.
It looks like the first step was successful.
What the fuck? You killed me.
Killed?
I guess technically you're gonna kill me 45 years from now, but still.
No need to be rude about it. I didn't kill you. I hit you with the butt of the knife. You're fine.
Oh. I'm okay?
Yes. You and Fi needed to experience a state of crisis. That was the only way.
That didn't fucking work. Just stabs him. The third one. Wait, no, there's no... Wait, wait, hold on. Anyway, hey, sorry, we're back. Me and Fi? Oh.
Yes. I only told you about you, but we also needed Fi to jump.
Oh, where'd she jump to? Oh, hey, we're here. It's our TV room.
Now, you know what happens next, right?
We go to the moon?
Correct. We will be leaving tomorrow, April 14th, 2029. We've nearly finished preparing your shuttle. Only a few last-minute checks and additions.
Like snacks. Do you want Oreos or do you want Fudgios? There's only room for one.
You'll be traveling to Rhizome 9, along with 3 treatment pods.
Oh, nice. Those treatment pods there? How convenient. Revelations was my best playthroughs because the mechanics. I was just the best at Revelations, especially because of the hook mechanic. Ah, I forgot I had the hook. That's true. Yeah, it was good. It was real good. Alice and Clover,
Yes.
right? What about the third one? Who's in there?
Fi.
Oh.
We put her into cold sleep 2 days ago. She appeared at our headquarters and volunteered to be frozen. That wasn't the Fi who jumped from point C, though. It was Fi before she jumped from point A to point D.
Oh.
In other words, she was following the same path you are, and she still is.
I'm just going to keep nodding my head and pretending that I understand what they're all saying. And then hopefully I could eventually just unnuke the world. Then that means that after you froze her, the point C version of her jumped back into her body?
Yes. The point C version of Fi is sleeping in that pod.
Oh, cute.
She'll stay there for the next 45 years, sleeping in ice.
Don't say it's so weird, little pervert. Then when she gets to point B, her consciousness will jump
Correct.
to point A, right? Huh. So that's why she didn't look old. Okay. So why don't you just stick me in one of those pods?
We can't do that.
Why
You
not?
haven't figured it out?
No, I'm not that smart, god damn it. Black Flag is the best Assassin's Creed game I've played. Have you played any of the other ones? I can't remember.
You have to spend the the next 45 years working on the AB project.
Ah.
After arriving at Rhizome 9, you must master genetic engineering and artificial intelligence programming, among other disciplines.
Imagine being like waking up from going to sleep in after writing a fucking exam, only to be told after a hellish 8 hours, or I guess 14 hours of fucking life. Wouldn't they be so hungry too? But could you imagine waking up after all the shit you just been through and be like, yeah, by the way, you got to get a fucking master's in genetic engineering and a PhD in artificial intelligence programming? I'd be like, oh, fuck, I just want to watch my Instagram reels, Mom.
Otherwise, you
It's
will
the
be
only one.
unable to create Kyle, Luna, and Lagomorph.
Lagomorph. Sorry, we can't make you immortal because we're going to put you to work a lot. Sorry, we can't just put you to sleep. We can't just matrix this stuff into your brain.
And, of course, you will need to develop the chromatic doors and the bracelets.
Well, how to develop the chromatic doors? Just fucking, I don't know, paint the doors blue and yellow and red,
You
idiot.
will also be the person who summons Tenmyoji and Quark. Once you've completed all the preparations, then the project can actually begin. January 25th, 2074. You will defrost Phi and carry her to the third AB room. Once you've done that, the 22-year-old version of you from point A will force you out. And you'll just go back 45 years to your own body on December 25th, 2028.
And then I change history? Do you really think I can keep the virus from getting out? You're talking to the dude who fucking who gets excited over those scratch away posters.
You have to.
I name her Shit Sticks. Akane is now Shit Sticks.
If you don't, billions of people will die.
Bro, like I give a shit. I'm on that grind set.
Only you and Phi can save them.
What about you? Aren't you an Esper too?
I can't do anything on my own. If this is going to work, I'll need your help.
Oh, actually, I think it's kind of funny how they go back to the 2D style animation too. Because you're in the past. Get it? Did you get it? Hey, I caught that. Let's lose Shikoshi. I caught that. So, what do I need to do, Shit
What do
Sticks?
you mean?
Like, what specific actions do I need to take? When Phi and I jump to point A, what are we going to do
You'll both
then?
enter the Mars mission test site.
Mars mission. And after that, wait, Mars mission? Wait a minute, what? What?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm
What?
sorry. I really don't know anything about what happens in there.
Oh.
We don't know how the Radical Six escaped.
Oh, the fucking Nevada test site.
We don't even know why it was there in the first place.
Ah, crap. Then we're screwed.
That's why we need your help. You have the ability to jump through time and across parallel worlds. We need you to figure out what happened in that test facility. Things will be difficult, and I'm sure you will find yourself in a great deal of danger. But I believe the two of you can overcome any obstacle.
Wait. How do you know it's so dangerous? Also, what the fuck? Why do you have the Free the Soul robe on? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Is there some weird fucking narrative? Are we the bad guys? Is Dio the actual good guy? About to play some CSGO. Fuck yeah. Fuck it up. Murder.
The 67-year-old version of you told me what happened.
Oh yeah?
He wasn't able to stop the virus. So I suppose you could say you told me after you failed.
What did I say?
The test facility is full of traps. There was one point, a woman's life was in danger.
Never mind.
You risked yourself for her sake and lost your arms and your right eye.
My arms and my right eye. What the fuck? What the hell? Anakin over here. Jesus fucking Christ. Wow. You look sick though, dude. Honestly, very cyberpunk. I gotta say, I kind of fuck with it, Sigma. Suddenly, a low rumble shook the building. I fucking knew it, robot pirate. There's no way you could anticipate that. Oh shit, we gotta get out of here. I love living in my fucking hell shack. What was that?
Go have a look.
Oh no. I moved slowly to the window and peered outside. Uh-oh. On the horizon, I could see a massive mushroom cloud climbing slowly toward the sky. Fuck. Would we really be able to change the course of history? No, that was the wrong way to look at it. It couldn't be a question. I had to change history. We could save the world. I'm going to change history. I stared at the darkening skies above us and steeled myself. I would succeed. Fallout moment. Oh, is that it? That's the end of the game, huh? Oh. 10 minutes? Oh, 10-minute episode? Oh, rip. Rip. End or beginning? Fire and Ice. Was that a reference to classic blah blah blah? Saw the end or maybe the beginning? Oh. Oh, cool. Oh, Akane ending. Oh, that was it. Oh, neat. Oh, wait a minute. Infirmary. Another time? Oh, they didn't mention that this was here. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 sneaky game developers. Do you wish to jump? Did we do it? Did I make it? What is this happening? What's going on here? Mom?
Where? That's me.
I see you've finally woken up, Kyle.
Oh.
Kyle.
Ah, yes. Of course. You've only just woken up in this timeline. It's only natural for some of your memories to be missing.
What are you going to play after this? Because if you don't know, I have some suggestions. I mean, Skyrim, perhaps? I lurched upright, jumped off the bed, and ran toward the other side of the partition. The mirror of the sink was covered with a film of dirt. I wiped it off with my sleeve. My reflection stared back at me. Huh? Who is it? Oh, yeah, it's Kyle. It's me. I'm a young boy. I'm the replacement. There is no mistake. The reflection belonged to
Kyle Climb. So, I'm Dr. Climb? Zero Senior's clone?
Wow, so I have a voice now.
What?
I don't even have to talk anymore. I can vibe out. Excellent.
How do you know that? Shouldn't you still be suffering from amnesia?
Nah, bitch. An excellent question. One I didn't quite know the answer to myself. I knew who Kyle Klim was. In another history, he had been called K and had worn a suit of armor. He hadn't just worn the armor in that history, though. Apparently, he'd worn it all his life. Kyle had been born and raised in this lunar installation, which seemed to be called Rhizome 9. Rather late in his life, Akane had appeared as a mother figure, and he had consequently grown very attached to her. I knew everything about him, but even though I knew it, I didn't feel it. Was I really Kyle Klim? You know the movie 9 with all the puppets and shit? They should make a video game of that. 9? Oh, yeah! I swear to God they have. It's like when they made a Finding Nemo video game. It's that same vibe. Every time I looked in the mirror, I saw his face. The spitting image of Sigma Climb in his younger days. Sigma Climb. Sigma nuts. I looked down. Oh, there was Dio, still handcuffed. I turned back around to Luna.
What day is today?
January 27th, 2074.
They're expecting me. Shut the fuck up. He keeps on playing other games other people recommend, but the ones I recommend plays twice and never plays again. I play Skyrim. I played Morrowind for a while.
Today is the last day of the AB project. Akane has explained everything in the garden.
Skooma politely asking someone. Politest Skooma moment.
And she drew a knife and attacked Phi.
Crazy bitch.
How long have I been asleep?
About 5 hours in real time. For them, it would have seemed like a little more than 2 hours.
Oh, cool.
So they still haven't been treated for their Radical 6?
No, they've all been given the antiviral.
Damn. You don't have to apologize. I do it to torture him, Skyrim. I do it to torture him, Wastaken. Morrowind is the game I was talking about. I played it for a decent amount of time, and I'm going to come back to it. Don't worry.
It just takes a while to have an effect.
I see. So the consciousness of the younger Sigma has gone back into the past.
Gone back into the past and back into the future. Okay.
It should have happened right after Akane attacked Phi, right?
Yes.
Why am I here?
The doctor carried you back here. You were in the pod in the garden.
The doctor.
So the person you call
Oh.
the Doctor is Sigma Klein, as inhabited by his age-appropriate consciousness.
Yes, but how do you know that?
I don't know.
Dio seems to have remained unconscious.
Yes, I've been administering Soparil whenever he gets restless.
I've been microdosing him on mushrooms. He's tripping fucking wild right now. He pissed his pants a couple times.
What about the others?
They've all gone off to different areas. Tenmyoji and Quark, for instance.
Damn. So me asking if I could see them all in swimwear was even more. Me asking if I could see them in swimwear was even more creepy. Fucking old man climb.
Right! Mr. Klein!
So the sleepyhead's finally up, huh?
Shut the fuck up, Ted
What are
Miyoji.
you two doing here?
You don't know where we are?
This is the upper floor of the pressure exchange chamber.
It is so weird to hit with him having a voice. And it just keeps fucking me up, honestly.
The real one.
And you played Skyrim because you wanted to. You didn't do it because I recommended it. But aren't they one and the same? Doesn't the Venn diagram cross over a little bit? Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The real one? Does the upper floor? Oh.
We were just about to get dressed and head out.
You plan to return then? To Earth, I mean.
Yeah.
Sigma told us where we could find the shuttle that brought us here. Well, guess he's not really the Sigma I knew anymore. He's Dr. Klein now, or Zero Senior, depending on how you look at it.
Oh, okay. But you played Zero Escape because some dumbass suggested you to play it. Aren't you and Baba the same person, though? We should play Among Us. This is Among Us. Look, it's got that crew thing right there. Why? Depending how you look at it. Oh, okay.
What do you mean, why?
Well, I'm just curious why you would choose to return to a devastated planet when you could stay here.
How's staying here gonna help? You aren't gonna say something idiotic about how we should wait here until Sigma changes the past, are you? You can't wait for something that's already happened. Grammar doesn't work that way. Hell, nature doesn't work that way. You following me?
Yeah.
We've already lived through history. Sigma failed to keep the virus from getting out. About 45 years ago, Radical 6 created a pandemic, and the antimatter reactors blew up. That all happened. Whatever Sigma does in the past, history's not gonna change.
Watch me, old man. Baba detached from the hive mind for that suggestion. His consciousness escaped the hell of unity.
In fact, it's because of what he did, or didn't do in the past, that we've got this past and present. Let me give you an example. Imagine a group of 100 motorcycles driving down an endless freeway. Eventually, they hit a junction. The road splits in two. One freeway continues off northwest, and the other stretches out to the northeast. So one guy, we'll call him S, pipes up. "Let's go northwest," he says. So they take the northwestern road. But about a mile past the intersection, something horrible happens. A semi driving the other way veers into their lane and plows through the bikers.
Damn, that's fucking hot.
90 of them die. The surviving 10 are wounded, but survive. They don't stop, though. They keep riding down that highway, and eventually they'd gone 10,000 miles.
Oh,
Then
okay.
suddenly, something happens that they couldn't have predicted. S, who had survived, suddenly has his consciousness thrown back in time. He ends up back in his own body just before they reach the junction. He remembers everything. So what does S do? What anybody would do. Let's go northeast. That means all 100 of the bikers survive to reach their destination, happy and healthy. And they all live happily ever after. That's what you're thinking, right? It's a great outcome for the 100 bikers that went northeast. But what about the 10 that went northwest and survived the accident?
Huh? Wouldn't it be 9 people?
Yeah, idiot. Wouldn't it be 9 people? I mean, like all 3 of us. You start a lobby, you start private. If we get through and we set the public wait till we have enough players, maybe. I mean, honestly, we've done some Among Us. Almost forgot to unpause, honestly. Almost.
I mean, S's mind went back in time, right?
Right.
Skyrim today, Among Us next Friday.
Okay, 9 people then. What happens to the reality they were living? Does it just disappear when S changes the past? It's not as if it was only bad things that happened during that 10,000-mile trip. Maybe one of them fell in love with a woman working at a gas station they stopped at and had a child. Maybe one of them picked up a homeless kid who joined them on their adventure. That 10,000-mile journey would be full of stories, friendships, farewells, romances. The loss of those 90 lives is horrible and unfortunate. But what would rewriting their history mean? The 9 who survived lived full lives. How can it be right to just erase all that?
Interesting. An interesting problem. Almost as if we're following along a trolley.
The
Trolley?
survivors overcame their own misery and loss and made the best they could of the hand they'd been dealt. Isn't that worth something? Isn't that the best thing that humans can aspire to?
Erase D's, old man. And then Kyle climbed, lifted his hand, and evaporated Tenmyoji before Quark. Alright. You should restart the original guns. Restart the original guns up from PS4? PS4?
Is there really any point to a world where everything is happy?
Oh, no, I'm Ligma Climb. Ligma balls.
Are people who struggle for a better life just idiots?
He just fucking plasters them against the back wall. Sorry, this is all very poetic, Tenmyoji. Guns up, the Clash of Clans game. Yeah.
Being human is about fighting, even when it seems hopeless, and finding happiness, even in a world that hates it.
Damn
Are
Gangopa?
you saying that's worthless?
No.
If you're saying rewriting the past will erase all these other timelines, then whatever God wrote those rules can Look, I'm just not going to accept that, all right?
Oh, okay.
You get it?
If Sigma changes the past, then you and Quark will never meet.
Is he right?
No, it's not going to happen. We're here right now. This is reality. Even if Sigma does change the past, we're not just going to disappear or something.
Oh, then that means we get to stay together? Good.
Thanks, kid.
Trust me, Quark, if I could erase your existence by changing the past, I would in a heartbeat. But unfortunately, I cannot.
I understand
It's like what
how you feel.
It's like what Phi always said. Ip lapsum lupider gadapatur scorbidascus Jupiter reprehendere.
Why you want to return to Earth is clear. You have lives there, I imagine. There are likely people waiting for you.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Have you already said goodbye to the others?
Phi, Luna, Alice, and Clover all saw us off. We told them we'd see them again someday, and then came here.
They were the only people you want to say goodbye to?
Not me.
Well, no point saying anything to Dio.
Nah, fair enough. It's like Clash of Clans, but
Besides,
it's like a
he's
tunnel RPG? A tunnel RPG? What the fuck?
You were asleep too.
Oh.
Sorry, but we didn't really know much about you.
You have a point. Akane was in the armor in this timeline, after all. What about Sigma?
Well, he's not really Mr. Sigma anymore.
Of course, he is Dr. Klein now that his consciousness has returned.
Yeah, but more importantly, he's the guy who brought us all here. Not a lot of warm feelings there, you know?
And Akane?
Never mind her.
What?
She's just like him.
No. Oh, fuck. Fuck. She fucking clucked him, man. Shit sticks fucking clucked him.
Not the Akane I knew.
Not the shit sticks I knew.
She must have seen some pretty awful things over the years. Hell, she might not even be human anymore. But the Akane Kurashiki I know isn't here.
Shit sticks Kurashiki.
She's not anywhere.
Damn. Wow.
In the end, Clover and I were just pawns.
That fucking sucks. Literally, old man travels to see his dead girlfriend he's been searching for 50 fucking years, and she's just like not about it anymore. Oh, that sucks big fucking balls. Oh, that's like so sad. So sad. Yeah, Clover and I were just pawns, yeah.
Used and then gotten rid of.
That's fucking right. That's all you're worth,
Still,
Alice.
It's not like we were completely resentful. We had to be here to help change the past. That part's easy to understand. But
Kinda sucks, though.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, Sigma and Phi have it easy. They get to go back to December 25th in 2028. They'll stop the Radical Six and save the world, and then they'll have a nice, normal future to look forward to. In other words, they get to go back to Point E and just enjoy history like it was supposed to happen.
Yeah, well, I mean, supposed to happen. Who's to say? Alice is one of the worst characters in this game. Honest to God. You know what, Skooma? We align.
but we don't. We're stuck with Point C as our starting point.
You told
Get
us
over
about
it.
Tenmyoji's story, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Skill issue, I guess.
The one with the motorcycles? It would be like if Alice and I were kidnapped right before the intersection. Then whoever grabbed us takes us to wherever the bikers are going, 10,000 miles to the northwest.
Should have been born with fucking ESP.
Don't get us wrong. We know why we had to be here. Without us, S's consciousness wouldn't have been able to go back to right before the intersection.
If that couldn't happen, then the fate of those 90 dead bikers would be sealed. But
It's still not the best situation for those of us left in the Northwest.
They're actually just talking about America. They're just talking about we're just talking about American geopolitics. Who kidnapped you? I will hunt them down. One of the 13 worst characters in this game. I Love Skooma 119 ranks the top 18 worst characters in the Zero Escapes games 1 and 2.
We're stuck in the reality where the 90 bikers died.
are we just supposed to go live on Earth? It's a wasteland now.
I mean, it's okay. Everything's just red. Just wear some glasses.
And what about our friends and families? We left a whole world behind 45 years ago.
Honestly, I'm actually just upset that 7 is probably dead.
Even if it is for the greater good?
It just doesn't seem fair, does it?
Also, Santa, what's up with him?
Yeah, it's a little bit much.
So we went and talked to the old lady.
There's 13 characters. I mean, if you put all the games together, I know I just kind of guessed because there's 9 people in the first game and then 9 people in the second game. 9 main characters, but there's more technically. Probably like 20 something. So we went and talked to the old lady, the old bag.
She told us that there is one way.
Oh yeah.
One way we could get back to the past.
Let's say you do go back to the past. Wouldn't that cause your minds to get thrown back here? That seemed to be how Sigma and Phi's jumps worked, at least.
Yes, you're right.
But this is different.
Different? How so?
From what she said, it sounds like there's a way we can send our bodies back in time too.
Oh?
That's ridiculous. It would create a paradox. How could you have 2 Clovers and 2 Alices at the same time?
Well, if you don't ever see each other, they'll be fine, bro. Alice is one of the 18 worst characters in this
But that
game.
wouldn't happen.
Akane says there's a way around that.
Murder your past selves.
How on earth does she plan to do that?
Schrodinger's?
Cat.
You guys planned that. You guys are waiting for me to fucking ask that. You guys are waiting for me to fucking ask that so you could set it up. Huh? Game ends.
Oh, hey, Kyle.
Hey Kyle, I rename Alice waifu. I don't think you want her to be your waifu, honestly. She is evil.
Figured you'd come here eventually.
We got shit sticks and waifu. Yeah.
Where's Dr. Klein? Luna said you were with him.
He said he was tired, so he's off resting right now.
Having a nap, what a bitch.
There's a bedroom at the end of the hallway.
Oh.
He's in there if you're curious.
Take a peek at him sleeping.
Oh, right. He told me to turn on this hologram projector thing when you showed up.
We could be evil together, I don't care.
Want me to start it?
Sure.
Glad to see you. There isn't anything in particular that I have to tell you. However, I imagine there are a great number of things weighing on your mind. I'd love to answer all your questions, but unfortunately, my circumstances make that an impossibility. I hope you can forgive me. Everything I know, Phi should also know. I have instructed her to answer any questions anyone might have. Anyone other than Kyle, that is.
Huh? Me? I'm into anything. She's into freaky shit, romantic shit, anything,
What does
man.
he mean, other than Kyle?
Who knows? Is there anything you want to ask?
Right, well, I guess I may as well cut to the chase. Just who are you, Phi?
I'm not Superman, that's for sure. And I'm not Batman or Spider-Man or Aquaman or a merman or a wolfman.
Classic Phi. So fucking funny. You just got me rolling here.
I'm not a Brahmin or Kamen or Ramen. I'm not a Cayman either, so you really don't need to worry about anything.
Please don't dodge the question.
Did you smile?
About 5 hours ago, Akane attacked you with a knife. That triggered something which sent your mind back to the past, correct? Specifically, you were sent to Point D, April 13th, 2029.
2029.
On that date, your body was already in Akane's custody.
Wow.
Although by then you were in cold sleep. You wouldn't have regained consciousness, but your mind was now inhabiting that body. That pod was your home for 45 years. You slept there, frozen, until the time was right.
I'm sure you were cooked to perfection.
Then on January 25th, 2074, you were finally thawed out.
I envy your mustache. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't mean to. Thank you. Honestly, a lot of people, I've tried just having the mustache, and I've got a huge consensus on everyone fucking hating it, but I like it too much. I like the mustache too fucking much. Right.
You didn't wake up.
You were finally microwaved awake.
Still unconscious, you were carried to the AV room. That was when your consciousness changed bodies again.
Bobbies
A
again.
version of you from December 25th, 2028 arrived, pushing you out and sending you back to December 25th, 2028. This is when you finally woke up. In 2028, you found and joined forces with Sigma, whose older mind was inhabiting his younger body. Together, you attempted to infiltrate the Mars mission test facility.
But you guys
Fortunately,
fucked it
your
up.
plan failed.
Yeah, you guys dog shit. I envy anyone with facial hair. Oh, can you not grow? Does it just don't happen, eh?
The Radical Six did escape on New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. What a fucking awful New Year's Eve party. Can you imagine being like, who wants to be my New Year's kiss? And then fucking infecting them with Radical Six.
That failure determined the path you followed.
You kiss someone on New Year's Eve and then an hour later they kill themselves. You're like, I'm 18, so I'm still waiting. It'll come around, honestly. It didn't really come out that full until I was in university, I would say. Started coming out in its full power, I would say, probably around my 20s.
Instead of going along the line that branches out to the right from point E, you headed straight to point D.
Yeah, branch it. Okay.
Point D being April 13th of the following year.
Wait, I'm getting confused. The Radical Six, yeah? Okay.
That was the day that you made your way to Akane's hideout and asked to be put into one of the treatment pods. Another consciousness enters your body around that time from the future.
And you try again? Oh.
It is, of course, the version of you that left your body when Akane attacked you in the garden. This caused the two versions of you to swap places, and you moved 45 years into the future, where you woke up on the garden floor. And
Whoops.
put you on the line that comes here.
What was coming out? Me, motherfucker. Surprise! He came out. I came when I was 20.
So if we discount the time you spent in cold sleep...
That's right. First time, huh? That's right. I came out. I fully came when I was 20. And now being a man of the ripe old age of 43, gotta say, it was a prime time in my life. If we discount the time you spent in cold
For
sleep.
you, only 3.5 months have passed since that happened.
Alright, let me see. Okay, cool.
That being when you were sent back into the past from the garden. Have I missed anything?
No, everything you talked about you got right.
Well.
Well, what do you mean by that?
I'm kind of an unknown variable in this equation. You could think of me as a kind of X factor.
Don't make yourself sound cool, you fuck.
It's taken me the last 3.5 months to understand it.
I haven't understood anything in the last 3.5 seconds. Could you please explain?
It's kind of
No.
like the relationship between classical mechanics and modern physics. Strictly speaking, you can't combine velocities with v1 plus v2. v1 plus v2 divided by 1 plus v1 times v2 over c squared is the actual equation. Of course, the sort of velocities we encounter in day-to-day life don't come close to being c squared, which is the speed of light squared.
Oh. Okay.
That means that 1 plus v1 times v2 divided by c squared is usually going to evaluate to something pretty close to 1. Since that would mean dividing by 1, it's usually okay to just skip that step and use v1 plus v2. You see what I'm saying?
No, not at fucking all.
In most situations, it works, even if it isn't technically correct. So you knew enough to get the stuff you were talking about right.
Oh.
As long as you stick to that, you won't run into any problems.
I don't quite understand. In fact, I feel like you're dodging my questions.
So is that what you wanted to ask about?
No. What I really want to know is what happened between Christmas and New Year's Eve in 2028. You and Sigma infiltrated the Mars mission test site, didn't you?
Yes.
How'd it go? Bad.
What happened then? How did Sigma lose his eye and both his arms?
Huh? Oh.
And why was Radical 6 in there in the first place?
How did I lose my fucking both my eyes and both my arm? But how did my testicles get cut off in that fucking thing?
What could a deadly virus have to do with the simulated mission to space?
Sorry, but I can't tell you that.
No.
Why?
Because it would change history. There is a history where the virus didn't escape.
Huh?
That's the line that goes to the right of point E. In that timeline, humanity isn't heading for annihilation, and Earth isn't red. The future is much brighter. But if I tell you what you're asking me right now,
then that reality will disappear.
Damn, spill the beans. Come on, let's fucking live here forever. I was thinking came out the closet, the closest, but okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that was it. 45 years old now, and I get big, just love penis.
You understand?
Sure, I do.
I don't. Why would all of that disappear if you told me what I want to know?
You're about to go back to the past, right?
The past? Don't be silly. I can't do that.
Then where the hell did you learn all this stuff? I just listened to you tell me a bunch of things you shouldn't have known about. You were sleeping in the pod in the garden. You just woke up. So how can you know all this?
I jumped or something.
You know my past. Sigma's past.
To be continued. Fuck.
I shall give you your answer.
Oh, did I just fuck off and go see her?
You are not Kyle Climb.
What?
Your body is Kyle's, but your consciousness is not. Think about it. Do you really believe you are Kyle, or could you be someone else entirely?
Then where is the real Kyle?
Oh, question mark.
He was thrown out when you entered.
Oh, I fucking evaporated his existence. I just killed Kay by jumping into this body. Sick.
Right now, in a manner of
Oh,
speaking,
okay.
he has arrived at December 25th, 2028. His consciousness has gone into a body from that time. I doubt you know how much the doctor loves Kyle.
What?
He raised him on his own. Kyle is irreplaceable. Do you really think he would go back to the past and leave Kyle behind here? I know what I told the others.
Is it Quark? Is Quark Kyle?
That Kyle was Dr. Climb's spare.
Oh, it's definitely Quark.
But that was not his only
What? Wait a
purpose.
minute.
Kyle's consciousness is integral to what we are trying to accomplish. This new mission begins on Christmas and ends on New Year's Eve 2028.
Oh.
Its purpose will be to infiltrate the test facility and prevent the spread of the virus. For this to happen, Kyle is absolutely necessary.
So, what you're telling me is, what the fuck is up, Kyle? Almost stopped streaming. Almost. I clicked the stop streaming button, and then I dragged my mouse off of it. Anyway, I'm just ending this recording now. Oh, hey, welcome back. I had a cliffhanger kind of ending, I guess. Last episode, I'm not Kyle Climb. V1 plus V2 equals whatever, you know what I mean? You should be getting it by now. I have honestly barely been talking through these episodes, and my mind is working at fucking full capacity right now. All 10% of my brain that I can still access is going freaking crazy right now. Anyway, for this to happen, Kyle is absolutely... We're talking about going back in time and how I'm not Kyle Climb and how I'm someone else. I don't know who I am though. It's so confusing.
And that is why he created him?
Him? What happened? This new mission, I literally just read this too, which is the funny part. This new mission begins on Christmas Eve and ends on New Year's Eve. Its purpose will be to infiltrate the test field and prevent the spread of the virus. For this to happen, Kyle is absolutely necessary. And why is it that he created him? That is why he created him. Okay.
So now that my consciousness has entered his body, the doctor has achieved his objective. Kyle has gone back to 2028 to participate in his mission.
Correct.
There's one thing that troubles me. Kyle was created before reaching point B from point D. That means his body did not exist on Christmas in 2028. Does that mean he has entered my body? Have we just switched places?
I suppose you could put it that way, yes.
That's ridiculous. What's going to happen to me? You telling me I have to spend the rest of my life here in this box, living in a borrowed body?
No, not at all. You can travel freely through time and space.
You can just morph around the world, big guy. Shiny doorknob tomorrow. Hey, you can travel freely through time and space.
You are an uncontrolled variable that entered our closed system.
Oh.
As such, The rules of this world do not apply to you.
Neat.
I have no idea what...
Please don't try to play dumb. I know what you are. Surely you must know by now, too.
Is she breaking the fourth wall right now?
You are about to go into the past and save the world. Phi and Sigma, even with all of his future knowledge, will need your help. Only you can right the horrible wrongs of our past. Only you can save the world.
There's no way I...
Yes, there is. You have to.
Just buy Zero Time Dilemma on Steam for $25 and you can save humanity.
Don't you want to know the truth? Don't you want to know what happened in between Christmas and New Year's Eve in 2028?
Well, yes, I do, but...
Then you must believe. Reality is shaped by what we believe reality should be. If observation can change the motion of a particle, then how is it odd to think that human thought can shape reality? Your will can change history. The world will be reshaped into the one you imagine. Remember what I've told you. Only you can change history.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure, old woman.
Only you can save the world.
Can I have a tomato now? I'm so hungry. The tomatoes. Oh, I just started a new recording too. Foolish of me to do that. Well, alternative end. A certain point of view. Ah, they knew they were hiding that fucking shit. Caught a glimpse of another time. 36 out of 38 achievements. You fucking bitches. What did I fucking freak? What hidden achievements were there? Gained all trophies. Found all the files in VLR. Fuck. So I really only have to get one more. I guess I'll overrate. Oh, God. We'll overrate this one, I guess. Yeah, sure. Bitch, is there another one? Did you fucking hide it on me? No, that's it. Wow, we've done it all. Okay, sick. Well, I shouldn't have fucking ended that recording, because fuck. Fuck my ass. All right, well, then... That's it, I guess. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Alternative end? Another timeline? What the fuck are you talking about, you crazy fucking bitch? Wow, that was pretty good. Honestly... Oh, we're going back to the top, the tippity top. Does anything change? Let's see. I don't think so. No, it's all the same shit. Okay, cool. Way down. All right, neat. Well, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna quit this fucking game. Yeah, get out of here, stupid. All right. Virtue's last reward. I wonder what that meant. No one ever said that in the game. So what the fuck could the title be about? Yeah, anyway, pretty good game. I liked it. It was neat. I did like how grounded it was. I thought it was like I thought that was pretty nice. And yeah, I think it was just kind of like it's like space science fiction-y enough for me, but it still felt like, oh, okay, it's cool. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it was a good fucking game and I liked it. So thank you, I Love Scuba 119, for suggesting it. But yeah, hope you guys liked it. Hope it was epic. Hope it was, friggin' poggers, Hope it's just absolutely just, you know what I mean? Goodbye.